Stop. Before you flip the calendar to 2026, there's something you need to hear. You've been carrying something heavy through 2025, haven't you? Maybe it's exhaustion that no amount of sleep can fix. Maybe it's a weight in your chest that shows up at 3 a.m. Or maybe you've just been running so fast that you forgot what you're running from. If you're watching this, you already know something needs to change. And I'm not here to tell you to be more productive or set bigger goals. I'm here to tell you about the one thing you need to stop doing before 2026 begins. Here it is: stop abandoning yourself to keep the peace with others. Let that sink in for a moment. How many times in 2025 did you say, "I'm fine," when you weren't? How many times did you shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you? How many times did you silence your own needs because speaking up felt too risky, too uncomfortable, too much? You've been the one who understands. The flexible one. The one who adjusts. The one who accommodates everyone else's feelings while your own pile up like unopened mail. And here's what happens when you do this long enough: you become a stranger to yourself. You stop recognizing your own voice because you've spent so long listening to everyone else's. This isn't about being selfish. This is about survival. Because when you constantly override your own instincts, your own boundaries, your own truth to maintain relationships or avoid conflict, you're teaching yourself that you don't matter. Your nervous system learns that everyone else's comfort is more important than your safety. And that's a heavy burden to carry into another year. Think about it. The relationships where you have to constantly edit yourself, are those really connections, or are they performances? The people who only appreciate you when you're quiet, agreeable, and convenient, are they loving you, or loving the version of you that costs them nothing? 2025 might have taught you that keeping quiet keeps people around. But 2026 needs to teach you something different, that the right people will stay even when you speak. That real love doesn't require you to be small. That your presence, your full, authentic, messy presence, is not something you need to apologize for. So before you step into 2026, I want you to do something. I want you to make a promise to yourself. Not to be perfect. Not to have it all figured out. Just this, that you will stop treating your own feelings like inconveniences. That you will stop negotiating with people who should be loving you freely. That when something hurts, you'll acknowledge it instead of explaining it away. This might mean difficult conversations. It might mean disappointing people who've grown comfortable with your silence. It might mean sitting with the fear that if you show up as you really are, people might leave. But here's what I know: the ones who leave were never yours to keep. And the space they leave behind? That's where you'll finally find yourself again. You've survived 2025. You've made it through every hard day, every sleepless night, every moment you thought would break you. That's not nothing. That's everything. And you deserve to enter 2026 not as a smaller, quieter version of yourself, but as someone who's finally coming home to who they've always been. So do yourself this favor. Stop abandoning yourself. The world will adjust. And if it doesn't, you'll be okay, because this time, you'll have you. You've got this. Subscribe to see you in 2026.